What's up, guys? How are we doing today? Welcome back to another episode, and today I want to show you guys how to start trading in the Forex market. The reason why I want to show you this is because there's many ways to make extra income, but a lot of it is just rubbish, right? It's not true. It's false. They make you believe that it's so much better than it actually is. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you where the real money is. I'm talking movement of $5 trillion a day. So there's no denying this is a lot of money moving around, and you can catch as much of it as you want if you know your stuff, right? So what I'm talking about is the Forex market. Right now, for those of you that have been watching my channel might know that I have been trading for about a year now, and it's something that I'm pretty addicted to, right? It's addictive to see how much money you can make in such a short time frame. And of course, with saying that, you can lose just as much money in a short time frame. The Forex and the stock market can destroy you mentally if you don't properly do your homework and prepare yourself. But I'm going to show you guys how you can get into it, how you can get started. And it doesn't have to cost you a lot just to get into it. And then you can see if it is for you or if it's not for you. Right, so let's start from the beginning. What do you need to get started? Okay, the first thing you need is you need to put money into the market. How do you do that? Right? So what you need is you need a broker. Now, if you have a broker, that's someone that you pay your money to, and then you will see your money reflect in your account, and you'd be able to do trades with it. That's the simplest way I can put it. What broker do I use? I use Bdswiss, and that's this app over here. It's not because I believe that they are the best out there, but I use them because the guy that originally signed me up, he told me to use Bdswiss. But there's many brokers out there that you can choose from. But let's just say, for interest's sake, I'm using Bdswiss, and this is what I recommend to you to use. Now, once you get your broker and you apply to open an account, they're going to ask you to send a copy of your passport. They're going to ask for a bank statement and proof of address. Once you send those things to them, they will approve your account and you'll be able to start trading. Then what you do is you deposit money into your account. Now, what I recommend for a beginning is you can do $50 or $100. Okay, obviously it's going to cost you a little bit. You're making dollars, you got to invest dollars, right? So with these screens here, you'll see there's an option to deposit. Okay, and I don't know if this app is not so great at the moment, but usually it will show you you can deposit your cash. Okay, so all you use your broker for is depositing cash into your account. After you have your broker, you're going to download this app over here, Metatrader 4. You get it on iOS, you get it on Android. So you open this app, and this is what you're going to be working with, right? The app looks like this. These are all your pairs that you can trade, your currency pairs, versus each other. Then you've got your charts. Currently, I'm looking at the US 30 chart, the Dow, and what you can do is the different charts, all of them are here. So let's say something I like to trade a lot is I trade gold versus USD. So here you can look at the chart and you can see how price is moving, right? So as gold gets stronger, it's gold versus USD. So if gold gets stronger, this is going to go up. If gold gets weaker and the USD gets stronger, this is going to go down. Now, right, so before we even get into how to put in a trade and what all of this means, this is what you want to download, this app, Metatrader. Okay, so you've downloaded your broker app, Bdswiss. You've downloaded your portal to the market, which is Metatrader 4. The last thing that I want you to download is you're going to download Telegram if you don't have it yet. Why Telegram? Because obviously you as a trader, you don't know how to trade, right? Unless you've done this for a while, which if you're watching this video, probably you didn't, right? So all your guys that do their research and they look at the graphs and they watch the news, there's guys that you can pay to do the research, and then what they do is they tell you, okay, we're gonna say that now you gotta buy US 30, and we're gonna give you the targets. You're just gonna put the trade in, and what I do in return is I pay these people, right? You give them a monthly fee, let's say $50, and each month they send you signals, daily signals, right? So that's why you need Telegram. So your 3 apps, I'll go over it again. Let's just put this one also on the home screen. Just hold on. Okay, so those are the 3 apps that you need: Bdswiss, Telegram, Metatrader 4. First thing you do if you want to start making money on the Forex market, you download these 3 apps. Once you've downloaded, now you register on Bdswiss or any broker. You put in your details and they'll approve your account. Okay. Then you're going to get an ID over there, and you're going to put your ID into Metatrader. My ID is here at the top. Once you put your ID in, it links Metatrader to your broker account. Okay, and now you connect it. Now you're ready to go. You're ready to trade. Now, once you've done that, now you're ready for the stock market. Okay, so now I've opened this Metatrader app. Like I said to you, first option is your pairs, and you're going to choose which pairs you like. Okay, let's say it's your first time doing this. You look at all these pairs, you're like, oh, what's familiar for me? Let's go. Sorry, where is it? Let's go USD ZAR, which is USD versus the South African Rand. Okay, because a lot of you guys are from South Africa, you know the value of the Rand. So I opened the charts. All I did to do that is I swiped left, look, and it opens the chart. Now what I'm looking at here is I'm looking at how price has moved in the last, this is the hourly time frame. So how price has moved. So you can see there's a lot of volatility is going up and down, up and down. So at this point you can kind of see there's a pattern here. Right, so these are the high points, right? The high points of your trend, right? If you want to call it that. Let's look at the 1 day time frame. So you can see here's the top point of your downtrend, the higher highs. So what I can see here is it's very close to that top point. So for me, it looks like it's going to take a drop now. So what I can do in this case is I can put in a sell. All right, sell the USD dollar to the South African Rand. In other words, the Rand's going to get stronger compared to the dollar. So if I want to open a new trade, I click on this this little paper with the plus on in the corner. So I click on that. I want to place a new trade. Right now, over here at the top, these are your lot sizes. This is basically how much money you want to bet. Now, the more money is in your account, the more money you can bet. But what I always suggest to people, if you start, you take the smallest possible, which is 0.01. That's a micro lot. That's the smallest that you can play. And still, you're going to see it's, money builds up quickly. From this micro lot, you can win anywhere from $1 to $20. Not fairly easy. Let's say $1 to $3 fairly easy, and if you're willing to sit through a trade, it can go up to 20. That's about the max that you can get. This can go all the way up. It can go 10s, 20s. Look, this is how high this can go. Like literally, you can If I put this in right now, you're going to see pretty soon I'm either going to get super rich or I'm going to blow my account. So never do that. Start as small as you can and start with the very minimum that you need to play just to get used to it. So okay, so I said I'm going to put a sell in. So here at the bottom you'll see you got the option to sell, you got the option to buy. So let's put in a sell. Okay, boom. So our order is through, right? You can see I've got two other trades that are running, or USD. Now I've got this extra trade that I'm going to run. You can see at the moment it's running at a loss, but hopefully if my analysis is correct, it should go into blue. You know, you always want to see blue. As you can see, my total at the moment, I'm $1 in profit with all my trades. So you'll see here at the top you've got your balance, which is $520 for me at the moment. My equity means my balance plus my money on the table. My free margin is how much I can play with. How much are they willing to give? How much is your broker willing to give you to play with before, you know, they draw the line and they say you're over trading, you're using too much capital. Okay, so these are my active trades. Now, if I want to see what's happening in this trade, all I do is I swipe left, and you'll see you get these three options. Number one is I want to close the trade. Okay, so if I click that, here it says close the trade with a loss. Okay, so if I want to close it now, that's what I would press. So I'm just going to go back. I don't want to do that. What I do want to do is I want to look at the chart. So this last one is going to show me the chart. Okay, now it's time for me to set a target. You know, where do I want this trade to go before I decide to close the trade. Now, okay, like I said, let's go back to the hour time frame. So we can see, like I said, it made a zigzag. So it went up again. Here it got some heavy resistance, and now it looks like it's on the way down again. I could be wrong, but what I think will happen is the trade will go all the way down till about here. That should be a safe bet for this trade. So I want to put my target at 16.66. So I go back to the screen, and now I'm going to edit this. So my target is this green one, right? So we said 16.66. Now my stop loss, what's a stop loss? This red thing is called a stop loss. So a stop loss is also a target, but what this means is, in case the trade goes wrong, how far do I want it to go wrong before I get out of the trade, before it automatically stops? Because if you don't put one of these on, the market, let me show you, this is the hour time frame. Let's look at the daily time frame. That's my TP. You see how short that looks, but looking on the daily time frame, it could take days before it reaches there. Now if I had to put no stop loss on this trade will literally just go up and up and up and up and up and up till my account is blown. So it's very important to set the stop loss, right? So if we go to the hourly time frame, where I think would be a good time to realize that, okay, this trade is not going my way, is past this previous high that it made. So 16.932. So that's where we're going to put our stop loss. 16.932. Okay. So now this trade, I can literally leave it. I can go do my own thing today, and this trade will just run. And I can just leave it. So I close this app, I continue with my day, no problem. And Bob's your uncle, the trade is running. And when I come back later, I'll be able to see, okay, how's my trade looking? Did I win this trade or did I lose this trade? And you have to realize that you're not going to win every trade. Okay, guys, so once you've done your trades, like I said, first one is all your pairs. So these are going to choose which pairs you want to trade. Second of all are your charts. So you can swap them. You can look at Australian dollar versus the US dollar. You can go Great British Pound versus Canadian dollar, or you can go gold versus the dollar. Anyway, so, and then this third one is your active trades that you got at the moment. Then number 4, this is your trades that you did today. Now, this was a very good day for me today. I started, my balance was 412 or something. And I started the day off on losses. I had a big euro ore trade that I lost. Then as you can see, most of these were red. And then it started getting better. I got some trades that I won. And then I got some US 30 trades. And I'll explain US 30 in a different video. But suffice to say, I had a good day. I made $100 today. Which, if you look at my account, which is only 520, you would realize that I over leveraged. I actually over traded. And when you got a small account, it's very likely you're going to over trade. This is a small account, but it's not something I recommend to you to do. The biggest, let's say you start with $100, you should only play one trade of 0.01 lot size. That's the risk. If you've got $200, then you play 0.02. If you've got $500, then you play 0.05. And that's how you go on. If you go up to 1,000, then you play 0.1. And so on and so forth. So guys, if you enjoyed this and you want to get involved, I'm thinking about launching a new Telegram channel where I send some free signals. If you register, you open an account, you deposit money, and you would like me to help you just to get used to the Forex market, I'd be more than willing to do that. We can start a channel. I can share some of my knowledge with you guys if you would like to get into it. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Just a quick one for you. I told you guys I'd show you how to trade. It seems very complicated. Watch this video again if you didn't understand. But I'm telling you, this has the potential to make you a millionaire, right? But as much as you can win, you can also lose. I've done both. I started with a $500 account. I built it all the way up to $8,000. And I was an idiot. I didn't draw my money out of the market, because obviously every month or every week you should draw a little bit out of it. But if you don't, you just keep it in and you want it to grow, sometimes things go bad, you lose your money. And that's what happened to me. I lost most of my money and I had to actually start over again, you know. So make sure that doesn't happen to you. Don't over leverage. Patience is key, and discipline. If you have those two things, you can make it in the market. Anyway, cheers guys. Remember, like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one.